Disclaimer under the section of 107 of Copyright Act 1976 includes fair use. One thing about it, I don't know in its entirety who follows me. But if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Let's talk about the triangulation trap. Have you ever experienced a triangulation trap? Now, of course, I'm going to play the video, but I also want to just speak out my thoughts, okay? Somebody told somebody something and then brought in somebody of power. That person of power really didn't know in its full entirety what's going on. So therefore you now have a triangulation trap, being that there's a lack of communication involved, being that there are people who don't know your business, being that now let me just play the video. Let me back it up a little bit. We're going to start here, but we're going to get to that triangulation trap.
Mess everything up all the time, you'll not only dodge this trap, but also win the situation. Triangulation trap. Jessica told me you were being difficult. I'm just letting you know because I care. Do you actually? This tactic involves dragging a third person into the mix, making the conflict messier and harder to fix. It's very sneaky and dangerous as it creates confusion and divides people. To avoid getting pulled into this drama, go straight to the source. Let's bring Jessica.
Yeah, I want to speak on this because it just is not a coincidence. And I'm not going to allow for, it's not a coincidence, it's a reason. Anywho's, this triangulation trap happened with me while I was on family land about to build my own home. But before I was going to be building my own home, I was staying in a tent for the time being. And I had noticed some things going on. So within my tent, I was trying to get things right. I didn't want nobody coming in my tent until it was complete, because I know people and I know where I came from, and people love, oh God. Oops. But yeah, I didn't want people coming in my tent, not because I didn't want them coming in my tent, but at the time, I'm actually glad now looking back at that I didn't allow for those energies and spirits to come within my tent, because who knows what would have happened then. But I made a choice that I didn't want nobody coming in, and because of that, they're like, this ain't even your land, so how you can put a, how can you set boundaries on something that truly isn't yours? Anywho's, when that happened, and it was something else that tied into it too. That part I can't tell you because I really don't know what was going on, but trust, of course, I'm going to say it was some nonsense. For those who know me, I like to communicate. And for those who know me, you know that I even pulled you to the side to have a conversation with you, being that I felt that something was going on. But, people will do this. People will divide you from certain people because of their own insecurities within themselves and because of their own issues and problems amongst themselves. So therefore, they want to bring you into the web and, let me just say, not allow for you to prosper and grow. Anywho, let me hit play.
Jessica into this conversation and clarify. Manipulators hate when their tactics are exposed, so this move usually sends them into panic mode. Bonus points if you do this with a nice smile.